Welcome back to another episode on Rotten Block. So yeah, today we are going to be building some foundations around the main tower here at the center of our city. Now, we built this main tower at the end of last episode and didn't really get a chance to talk much about it. But the idea is that we are going to be building some of our basic farms for our redstone shop in here. So we have our shulker box or shulker farm here. And this is where we're going to be like just getting our shells and stuff so we can make storage a bit better, easier, better is a good word. But we are also farming up bamboo because we need things like chests and I don't know, planks for pistons and stuff. And up here we have our cobblestone farm. And look at all this. We have plenty so far. And yeah, we're doing pretty good on cobblestone, so there's a couple more farms that we're going to be adding in here later in the episode. But for now, we're going to be focusing on the foundations out here, because I think those are really important. That way we can start building more farms, things that we need like moss and bone meal and wood and, a bunch of other farms that I'm kind of in desperate need of. So I've put together a bunch of materials here that we will be using to build our foundations. I don't know if this is enough, probably not. We'll have to make some more later, but we got quite a bit of what I need for now. So before I can really build the foundations, I need to remove these farms, at least move them somewhere else. Nice, so we tore down all of our farms. No more sand, no more concrete or snow. Everything's packed away into shulker boxes over there in those chests. And then we had to move 64 sniffers into a new enclosure over here. But anyways, we are ready now to start building up our foundations. Yeah, I wanted to do something a little different. Rather than go into creative and just build a schematic for everything here, I put down some cylinders using mini hood, and I just designed a very basic pattern that we're going to be using for each foundation. So we're going to take some of these materials that I have here. I don't think this is enough for every cylinder, but we're at least going to try to get one of these foundations in this episode. Awesome. So we built our first foundation, and there's still quite a few more to build. I'm just starting to run out of materials. And I know this is looking pretty bland at the moment. I do plan on to texture it, similar to the creeper face that I have up here. Same block palette, same pattern, same texturing style. We can kind of look at this thing. It was a little weird designing because, it's just a cylinder with very little texture. And to break that up, I kind of just tried to add this line here of blue, and I think it's looking pretty nice. The top here, I wasn't sure what to do because I didn't want to do gray, and I didn't want to do grass, so I kind of just did lime terracotta, and I think it's okay at the moment. It's gonna get covered up and stuff with buildings and other things, so I think it's looking all right. So before we texture this foundation, I want to build the others, just because I don't want to texture things that are gonna get covered. But before I can actually build the other foundations, I need more material. So we're over here at the portal, and I just wanted to take a look from the city from afar. And I figured I'd turn on shaders just because it looks pretty cool. And you can see we got our other foundations built. And I also spent a lot of time working on the texturing. And that was tiring. I had to get so much scaffolding to work on this thing, and it took a while. But it's all done, and let's turn shaders off just so we can see the texturing a little better. Yeah, I think it's looking really cool. It's pretty similar to the creeper face up there. And yeah, so I realized I didn't talk too much about the foundations and their design. Because we have all these foundations here, and they're different sizes and not necessarily different shape. I mean, it is a different shape here, but I'm only utilizing, a portion of the circle that's there. But they're basically all the same shape, just different proportions. And that meant I just wanted something simple, like a simple pattern that I could repeat. And yeah, so I kind of used a reference image. It looks nothing like this, but it gave me the idea to break up the build and the flat faces with lines. And that's why you can see these lines here at like 9 block intervals. So every line is at 9 blocks, or yeah, 9 blocks. And so those lines, they help to break up this like large flat face, especially like on this foundation here. This is our tallest one. And you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 times 9. There's like 36 blocks there. This was the weird part. I didn't know how to cap off the foundations because they're not going to be capped with a roof. So that's not the idea here. Since we're going to be building our farms and stuff on these platforms here, it didn't make sense to make the platform here look like a roof. So I wasn't sure what to do there. I realized I could just kind of break up the portion, the platform here, and I just used the blue line. And you can see that on every foundation. And yeah, just same texturing and stuff. I didn't really know what to do with the top, but I figured lime terracotta looked okay, and it's just gonna get covered anyway with the farms and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm getting pretty exhausted working on this. I think it's time to take a break. And since we've been working on building foundations, I figured let's go build the foundations of a new friendship.
Hiya, Mike. How you doing?
Hey, are you Natalie?
Oh yeah, that's me.
I saw the ad for the vacancy,
Yeah,
and it's
I made a new build the other day. These two actually, and their upper floors are just totally vacant right now. They're kind of meant to be each floor as like a separate apartment, but if you want to make it like into a mega apartment with multiple floors, like that's totally cool with me too.
yeah. So the only problem is I can only pay cash right now.
Well, I mean that's good with me. I love cash, so I'll take it all.
All right.
Is there anyone you're particularly interested in?
Can we have a look?
Yeah. Let's go over here into the first build. This would be the first option for an apartment. Bit long. You got the stairs going on the side. Maybe this is your vibe, or maybe the one above is your vibe. You get a bit of a better vantage point from up here because you're higher up. And I think the ceiling looks a lot nicer. And you don't have a staircase quite going through the room, so this is definitely the premium version if you're interested.
Hmm.
Um, And if you want, we can also go check out the other building, those apartments. So over here in the nice little blue townhouse, we've got a bookstore down here at the bottom. So maybe if this is more your vibe, maybe this is the place you want to stay. With the stairs being over here, you make your way up. We've actually got this floor actually is totally furnished currently, so we've got a separate room over here. It's a nice little bedroom with like a little nook for writing at your desk, a little like lookout area where you could sit down. It's quite a nice place. And then if you want to make your way upstairs, we've also got the top floor, which is a bit of an attic space, but it's got quite high ceiling still, so it's got plenty of space even though it is an attic. And it does have a little balcony you can see out from, which is really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Um. Yeah, I just want to get a look at the front of the builds.
sure,
These
yeah.
both look pretty interesting. Hmm. I think I like the first one more. The coffee
Okay.
shop. Um.
Do you want to do just one of the floors, both the floors? What are you feeling?
Probably just one floor for now.
Okay.
Um. Now, how much are we talking here?
Oof, well, depending on which floor you want, do you want the more premium one with the nice ceiling and the better vantage point, or are you looking for the more economy option?
Probably the economy option. I'm a bit strapped for cash at the moment.
Okay. I think the economy option, we're gonna do it on a per month basis, if that's okay with you. It'll be, let's say, one diamond block a month.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Would you like it to be furnished, by the way? That comes included if you're interested, or you can furnish it yourself.
I could probably just furnish it myself. Is there like a there isn't like a Walmart nearby, is there?
No, there's no Walmarts, thank goodness. I hate the big box stores. They look
All
so
local
ugly.
here. All right. Yeah, I'll figure something out, but that sounds good.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to having you in there.
Gotta go. Oh no. I don't think I quite did that right. But anyways, we've got one more thing to do this episode, and that is put together our kelp farm. But we gotta put some materials together first. All right, so we have all of our materials here, and we are ready to build the kelp farm. And this is where I'm gonna leave you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking so far about the base here. I think it's looking pretty cool. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really excited about the farms we're going to be building soon. So, anyways, hope to see you guys in the next episode. See ya.